And then let me see. I don't really post on Twitch, but apparently you could do live streams. So I'm going to give it a good old try. Maybe I can get a sweet following on Twitch. So welcome to my channel. Let me go look over here while you watch the long arm working. I'm a long arm quilter. If you don't know who I am, and it's okay. You may not even know because, you know, whatever. Okay, so we're doing a live stream on Twitch and on YouTube. And I'm working on this beautiful client's quilt. And let me check something real quick while you guys are watching the long arm going back and forth. She's doing some beautiful work for me. I am trying to get ready for a trip that I'm going to take. I'm going to take 2 trips. Sometime at the end of this year. And let me see if I could see what I'm doing here. 5. So, and then I'm going to see, I have a Twitch. Twitch. Let me see if I can log in on Twitch. I haven't been on, I don't know. I don't even know what my password is. Well, it's okay. I don't need to know. How are you today if you're here? Hopefully you can see this video. I'm trying to try the switcher where it does like 2 different forms of streams. So if I'm not getting any comments, so it's okay. I don't need comments. We're working on her. She's a beautiful quilt. I wanted to say good happy Friday. It's the end of the week, and so now we have the ability to enjoy the weekend. Let me see if I could log in. Let me see. I haven't logged in on Twitch in so long. Can you imagine? Let's see. Let's see if I'm logging in. And if not, we'll just be on here on YouTube, hopefully. And we'll have a great time. Star. We have disabled the other door. I'm sorry, Twitch. I don't know. All right, so we'll just be working. So I'm working right now. Hopefully, you guys could see this video. It says we've been here for 3 minutes. I'm not seeing any comments. Oh. But hey, we're here. I'm working. Hi, how are you? Hello, Carissa. Okay, apparently I had only the comments going on Twitch. I'm live streaming on Twitch. Can you imagine? I'm learning this whole thing little by little. All right, so this is what I'm working on. It's a beautiful, let me show you, if I could show you. It's a beautiful, this is a client's quilt. I love this. Well, I love all my clients. I even like the ones that give me a hard time, though. Look, and it has like sweet little deer. Little deer. So I'm getting ready for a trip, and so I wanted to come on here and get some work done. So maybe I'm going to move you here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Sorry. I'll get it together. Okay? Come on, get it together, camera. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and it's done quilting. And then I have 3 cameras on. So I'm trying to see how I can maneuver the cameras. Oh, do y'all want to see the quilting though? Hold on. Let me move you here so you can see me. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you guys are taking time to hang out with me. I'm also posting on Twitch, okay? Twitch. I didn't know you could do live streams on Twitch, so I'm doing a live stream on Twitch. I've never, and I don't even know, I have an account on Twitch, apparently, because it's on here. So, if you miss, good afternoon. How are you? Good, happy Friday. Happy first week first Friday of October. I'm not really a Halloween kind of celebrator, but I really love the fact that we're going into fall. I love cold weather. It's delicious. So let me see if I could show you here. Hello, June. How are you? Hello, Becky. I'm glad you're helping your grandbabies. So I'm going to show you the quilting. I'm using a really dark thread. Hold on. And I'm using... All right. Let me see if Lorena can move. And I'm going to try to move smoothly. Smoothly. So let me show you the beautiful quilting. Isn't she beautiful? Can you see it? Yeah. Isn't she beautiful? I love this quilt. Yes, I celebrate Christmas, but I'm not a big Christmas quilt kind of maker. I know some of you are, which is great. I just feel like if I'm going to make a quilt and spend the amount of hours you spend on a quilt, that I want to be able to use that quilt year round. So that's where my way of thinking is. Look how beautiful. Look at it. I'm moving real slow so you guys can see it. Ignore the pile of quilts, okay? Ignore. I'm still binding. I wanted to bind yesterday. I really wanted to bind yesterday. Hold on, I'm going to move you here. And I think I figured out how this camera works a little bit. So I'm going to move you here so you can see me. Let me move the program. Okay. It's still hot here in Texas, by the way. It's still really hot in Texas. Just sharing. It's like... So I'm setting up the thing. Let me check something real quick. I'm going to put you here so you can see what I'm doing. I need to go on the computer. I tried to log on Twitch and it wouldn't let me. So hopefully, I've never done this. If you have, if you're seeing that I have quality problems, last stream. Let's go on a live here. It's not. It's still, there's a lag. So it's not showing me that I'm live on YouTube itself. All right. So let me move the, oh no. Let's see. So I just started working on her. I have a lot of work came in, and a lot of work came in also too on embroidery. I finished a whole bunch of embroidery work yesterday. I was going to bring you downstairs to hang out with me so that I could do embroidery with y'all. But let me just say, shoot, the noise in that long arm room, it sounded like it was so loud. I had to have my headsets on because having all three embroidery machines going was like, it's just a lot of noise. So I'm using, my client asked me, so because my client asked me to use scrap batting, I'm not charging her for the batting. Doing loads better since, okay, so Clarissa, you're doing gross laundry loads? Okay, so, so anyway, we're going to use scrap batting. So this client asked me to use scrap batting, so I don't charge her. Isn't that a blessing? But the blessing is I go through and just finish using all my batting. So how are you this Friday? What you doing this weekend? Where are you going to go? How you hanging? I know Clarissa is saying she's doing better. Yes, I'm live. I'm glad you're here. Anita? I'm glad you're doing better, Clarissa. Clarissa, hopefully I'm saying your name right? She had surgery on her hands. And she's doing better. So what are you guys going to do this weekend? Hello, June. Hello, Becky. Hopefully I'm saying hello, Jeanette. I'm still working on the binding. I gave this quilt to this lady and I need to do the binding. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm still doing the binding. I'm like, let's see. Come on, little dog. I have a big, giant antique quilt that I need to do. La, 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 la. Okay, and then hopefully this overlaps enough. Overlaps on this side enough. If not, I'm going to add. And this sweet client was just letting me to just use your batting loader now. I'm trying to get a whole bunch of work done because I think I'm going on a couple of trips. And like that restoration quilt, I need to have her done. And then, because I don't like, I think the worst thing that happens to me is like I'm doing work and then clients are harassing me about their, not harassing me. I understand why they're messaging me, but they're calling me out like, hey, is the quilt ready? Or is this ready? And I've had to like, sometimes I'll finish the work, but I couldn't, the client wasn't available to pick it up. So I have to have family members have them pick up the quilts. And one of the things that, which is fine, I just want my clients to make sure that they're happy with what I did. And sometimes when someone else hands them the quilt, who knows if they're happy or not. Because when you're there with them and you see them pick up the quilts, you know if they're okay or not. But yeah. So let's see. I'm going to get ready for this quilt goes here. No. Let me roll it a little bit more. So this quilt, I'll show you the pattern. This pattern, so let's say it intersects within each other. So row 1, and then it has voids. And then the next row, you fill in the voids. So this has like voids you have to make sure you fill in. So you can't roll the quilt all the way up, and you have to make sure that the quilt is, you see, I think that's good. Let me move you to this camera. I know you're going to see the machine in the way. And then I'll show you what I'm talking about, where the voids. And then this design doesn't have the design intersect with each other. So if it does intersect, the client will know that I made a mistake. So I have to make sure that I find spacing on both the top. No. Let me see. That's the design. Oh, there's no. And then you don't want negative space, or you don't want areas that's not being quilted. So you have to make sure that you're filling in the space right. And the way I figured it out, the long arm quilting program is supposed to tell me where the next alignment is, but I can't trust it because a lot of times the computer would glitch and I would miss that. So let me see here. One more. So you see me constantly checking and making sure. And then also and I'll show you the design so you can see exactly what I'm trying to say. So you see me going back and forth, and I'm seeing on the computer if it's in line. These quilts don't take a lot of time. That's why one of the ladies who I was doing quilting for, I wasn't charging. I was doing free donation work. Okay. Did I get it right? Okay. You see how many times I walk and forth. All right, let's see. I'm blessed, Becky. Your daughter's blessed that you're helping her with the babies. Let's see. I'm glad you guys are here with the live. Trying to make sure that everything lines up. One more thing. Hold on. I'm going to let you watch her. And then I'm going to show you the design. I'm going to show you how desperately I'm using a very dark thread. I don't know if it even matters. So I'm using a really dark thread. So look how dark. I lost the thread. All right, forget it. I'll show you the thread. Give me a second. So this is what I meant where the design intersects. Sorry, I'm holding it, okay, so I'm gonna move. So it intersects down here. So you see these voids, and then the design kind of tucks in on itself. And let me show you on the long arm. Let me see if I get it right. Sometimes I wonder if you guys just want to see me work, or do you want me to share what I'm doing? Y'all need to tell me what y'all want. Or do you just want to hang with me? I'm trying to like, see. See how I have a camera? I have the camera. So I'm gonna, see that's my switcher, that's y'all. Do you see how it's higher? Do you even see what I'm sharing? Maybe not. Want to see the beautiful thread? Let me bring the thread down. Do you see that thread? Isn't it beautiful? It's a Joann's quilting thread. Man, Joann's. And it's right there. I don't know if you see the spool. You see that quilting? See how beautiful that color looks on the black? Isn't she lovely? All right, let's see. Here we are. And here's the quilting. You see how I want it to go up into the space? And the reason you want to do it is so it looks like it's continuous quilting. All right, let's see. Hey, how are you? How you been? How you doing? Oh, by the way, I'm turning over here. By the way, I figured out how to work this thing. I think I got it as I turn into the switcher. How are you guys? Let's see. We're working on this quilt. Let me go on the internet real quick. Let me turn this quilt. I have a camera that's like, usually I have this camera looking, it's on the computer so that you guys could see like something that's not moving, and I think the movement could be annoying. Let me go on the computer real quick and see if I could see if I'm live. Can I see if I'm live? It's not showing that I'm live here. Isn't that crazy? All right, hold on. Something's going on YouTube. Hold on, 1 second. Hold on, give me a minute. It is a beautiful quilt. This, I think I would have for Christmas. It's a beautiful Christmas quilt. I don't know who it's for, or like who the design is, or who created it. I have no idea. Let me see if I could move you here so you can watch the. I'll move you here. Does he have two views? Yes? Need my little camera, so let me move you here. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Usually I don't work on Fridays. You want to go or not? And the reason I try to work 3 to 4 days a week and get jobs done, but today I wanted to get ahead of things so that all right, it won't let me. All right, All right, guys, let me come back. I need to turn off this live. Hold on. Let me just check something. Apparently on YouTube it's not showing that I'm live, but it is showing with y'all. It's a free Christmas one from Fat Quarter Shop. Oh, really? That's kind of neat. It's a free pattern. Well, my client, it's beautiful. That's a beautiful quilt design. But let me come back, I promise. Because right now I'm doing Twitch and y'all. And I just want to make sure that, I don't know if I'm lagging, but I'll come back. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the live and I'm coming back in like 5 minutes. Bye.